Welcome to this preview of our Spring Accounting Expo. I'm Donnie Shimamoto. I'm the Director of Innovation for the Houston CPA Society, or TXCPA Houston. And I'm pleased to be here with Ash Noah. Ash is a CPA and CGMA. He's the Managing Director of CGMA Learning, Education, and Development for the Association of International Certified Professional Accountants. So Ash, you're going to be our opening keynote for our Spring Accounting Expo. Can you give us a little preview of what you're going to be covering?
Sure thing. Donnie, I am delighted to be with you all. We at the association are really focused on the finance function of the future and the finance professional of the future. In my role, I lead the efforts that engage with practitioners, with academics, and engage with employers to really understand how the shape of finance function is changing, how the role of the CFO and the CFO's office is changing, some of the new tools and technologies that are driving the change, and really understanding the changing mandate of the finance professional. And we do all this so that we can build into the program, into the CGMA, the Chartered Global Management Accounting Program, the right competencies so that we build that into the syllabus, into our learning, and into our certification. And we are really preoccupied with making sure that the finance professional of today and the finance professional of the future continues to be relevant, equipped with exactly the skills and competencies that the workplace is demanding. So that's really what our focus, our research, and all our work revolves around. We have been researching and over the past 6 months, towards the end of 2018, we researched 5,500 professionals in over 2,000 organizations around 150 countries in the world. So this research is solid, and we really wanted to get to the bottom of what is on the mind of the CFO. And I will be sharing some of the outputs of that research when I present on the keynote. And what we are seeing is that the finance function has been predominantly focused on collating information, getting information from various data sources, curating the information, and providing some limited insights. They've also been focusing on governance. And the governance gap, as far as what is required by the business and what the CFO's office is delivering, is pretty much closed. So the gap is less than 10%. Whereas when you look at business guidance, what businesses need from the CFO's office in terms of business guidance and what finance is actually delivering, there is over a 60% gap in that area. And so CFOs really need to now shift their focus towards addressing that business guidance gap. And the good news is that there are technologies today that really help collating of the information and curating of the information so that finance professionals can really focus on the right hand, the two boxes on the right-hand side, communicate those insights, influence the organization, collaborate cross-functionally, and create strategic impact. And there are two essential building blocks that we will be talking about. And the first one is technology and automation. And that really is your area, Donnie, and love to hear some more about that from you. But there is technology that is available today, and there is automation that is available today that enables finance to really move to the right. I see technology and automation as a real asset and an enabler rather than thinking about it as a disruptor. It really is an opportunity for the finance community to embrace technology, automation, and data and really make that shift to the right. But as you can see, it's not just technology and automation. And what I also want to focus on is competencies, the right competencies combined with this technology and automation that is really going to push and shift the finance function to the right, engage with the business as a strategic advisor, and really make that impact. And I want to hand it over to you to just talk about the technology and automation piece, Donnie, because you're covering that in quite a bit of detail. Your background and your practice is really in that area. and would love to hear a little bit about what you're going to be talking about.
Sure. Just looking at what you're mentioning there, it exactly lines up. And my session title, which is how emerging technologies are enhancing the role of the accountant, matches exactly what you said, which is these are not disruptors. These are actually good things. And I'll be covering artificial intelligence, big data, and blockchain. And we're going to have a little bit in there about robotic process automation to really look at how these technologies are going to fundamentally enable us as accountants to get out of all of this rote menial work, but really move upstream into more providing value, which I think is you've highlighted really nicely. What Ash has brought up here is really about shortening the time to action. And that's what we're seeing as we look at all of these different technologies, that you can see the data all the way on the side, that where we're gathering data, and that's what the robots and the automation is going to help us get together. And then driving into the analytics and business intelligence, which is not over in the IT space anymore. The tools have matured to where we as accountants are really the key users to them. And then it drives over into the right side, where now we're starting to see Ash has got bots there and machine learning, which is artificial intelligence, and really asking more of the right questions. So definitely there's going to be some great stuff there. And we've got another presenter, Stephen King, who will be talking to us about KPIs. I'll be doing also a deeper dive session on how you grab operational or non-financial metrics and correlate them with financial metrics in this type of a framework here to support decision making. So it's exciting to see like our whole program, and we didn't necessarily plan all of our sessions to interface in this way, but as I talk with you more, I'm getting excited because I'm like, wow, this is going to be really powerful for people to attend.
Yeah, as you can see, if finance takes this opportunity, really embraces these new technologies and leverages data, you can see how you can make that shift from, instead of focusing on what happened and perhaps why did it happen, really supporting the business in creating that strategic value. And the more you can automate and the more you can use technology, you will have people who will be jumping for joy because they're not manually pulling data from all these different systems, reconciling data, making sure you've got the right data set in order to make those decisions. All that can be automated. And I'm really looking forward to your session, Donnie, as to how are you doing that. And then finance can really focus on getting those skills and competencies which are around business, collaboration, having that acumen and ability to engage with the business and be a part of the action and really create value. So that is our message. That is what we want to be talking about. And I really hope we see you in Houston. And this time we won't be saying, we have a problem, Houston. Or Houston, we have a problem. No, Houston, we have the solution, right?
We have the solutions. So thank you again, Ash, so much. This is great to get a preview of what you'll be talking about. I'm excited that we're going to have this great program. And to everyone else out there, we are looking forward to seeing you at our completely revamped, if you can't tell already, Spring Accounting Expo coming up. Hope to see you there.